Umuntu oqala ke ukufika kule ntlekele ngutata ukumkani. Wafika wayibona isesemanzini le ndlu. Nguye owakhawuleza wafika owaseburhulumenteni. Siyabulela tata ukumkani ngesupport yakho because wazibonakalisa uba ukufutshane ebantwini awukho phaya.
No, thank you very much, Kumkan and Umpagati and our leaders, provincial chairperson and all commissars who are here. So I thought on my way out, I must pass here and see for myself. And we have put systems in place. The EFF leaders are here. They are going to be working with you. You're saying you've got a center. We don't have a problem with any center. And we don't care who's managing the center. As long as the center is servicing our people, we'll make the necessary contribution. So we'll do the issues of mattress, the blankets, and the children's clothes. And we'll also donate the food so that you can cook collectively. Our children were exposed to trauma. What they saw, no child is expected to see such a thing. So we need to rebuild their life from scratch by showing them love, by showing their parents love. And that's what we want to do. We are going to give you the necessary support. I think Ustlalo, working with the former national chairperson, they will go and identify the center where they say the center is and what are the needs. And the center leadership collectively, if there are any other issues, they will write them down and send them to us to say, we need the following assistance. They say they don't want to help Norwood because you've got insurances, but insurance is going to pay after a very long time if it does pay. But the floods happened now and we need an assistance now. So we can't wait for any insurance claim to pay or anything of that sort. So we are going to make sure that we make the necessary intervention. Kumkan is around, is going to come back, interact with you. There was Lotto which went to the Royal House to meet Ukumkan and they committed 10 million. And they said they can't give 10 million to this local council. They are going to work on it themselves. So they will also make, so in that 10 million, they will decide which one goes to clothes, which one goes to sanitary pads, which one goes where, and then they will buy those things. And working with Kumkan, they will come and deliver. In Norwood, if there are so many children who need shoes, then they will bring that number. But they will do it working with the center managers, because the center managers are the people who know the real victims. If you work with some counselor who doesn't know victims, that's why they steal these things for themselves. So you need a person who knows the victims. And you need the victims themselves to receive those things. So that if someone who's not a victim is given a blanket or mattress, the victims must say, but this one is not a victim. Why is he receiving mattress? Why is he receiving food? And all of that. So all of that must be done in a transparent manner. But I want to encourage you to continue to be strong, and we will find a permanent solution to this problem that we are confronted with. Thank you very much. Yesterday I started at the funeral of a 14-year-old boy where the family was burying the child without anyone from government. There was no counselor, there was no social development, there was no Department of Health, no one. So they had to organize it by themselves. And when I saw that, then I realized all those 100 victims are not receiving any type of assistance from government. And what was even worse is that I actually got to learn that the Premier took leave during the disaster. So normally, when a president is in the UN or a Commonwealth meeting or a very important meeting, international, and he receives a call that at home there is a disaster, they cut their trip short and go home. You don't start planning a trip during a disaster and say, I'm leaving. That's why there is no proper coordination, because there is no leadership. So we are going to help All of these centers have been everywhere, and that's why we are here today. The residents have expressed their experiences, and it was very painful. What these people saw here, we don't wish it for anyone, not even for our worst enemies. And I'm happy that the mothers are leading from the front. They are very strong, and they are the ones who are trying to find a solution to this crisis. And with mothers and women leading us from the front, hopefully we'll find a solution. Where is it running to? That side?
No, that's running to this
Going
side.
that way.
Supplying cotton dons, cotton bay, and all sorts of up to the ocean.
Gone. This one?
Gone.
They're gone, eh?
There is the roof.
Hey.
Drainage. Yeah, it's here. The drainage system is gone.
So it took the roof and then
This side.
put it away from the house.
There is the car. And then
Yes.
also this house is gone.
Eyo.
This is what happened.
Yes.
Even this house.
So where are the people here?
If it's a natural flood,
Yeah.
it rises up. Now, if it's water that is it just falls in the direction.
Uye wavuma ke umongameli ukuthi before ahambe uzazonyathela apha. Yiloo nto nimbona elapha nje namhlanje. Siyacela ke bahlali sisebenzisane sonke so that amke umongameli eyibona ene full picture of what happened up eMthatha. Siyacela sisebenzisane sithi make sure that siyam-alawa ahambe kule ndawo thina simkhokhelela kuyo.